proportions are basically the blueprint behind why certain faces look more balanced and harmonious and just overall more pleasing to look at. And this video is going to be everything you need to know about facial proportions because we're going to break down vertical fifths and horizontal thirds. Because these facial proportion guidelines are basically what artists, surgeons, and even beauty brands use when they talk about symmetry and they talk about attractiveness. Now, it doesn't mean that if you don't have a perfectly harmonious, balanced face that you're ugly, because most of us don't. So that's not what I'm saying at all, but it's scientifically backed that a more proportionate face tends to be perceived in a more positive way. So facial proportions are just basically measurements that divide faces into more balanced sections. And like I said earlier, no face is going to be perfectly proportional and perfectly symmetrical because that just does not happen in nature. Just keep that in mind for the rest of this video. So first, vertical fifths, we're going to split the face into 5 equal columns. And that's going to look like one across each eye, one across the nose, and one across each side. So ideally, each section is going to have the same width if you are vertically proportionate. So the width of one eye should roughly equal the distance between the 2 eyes. And then when they don't, the face usually looks more unique, more striking, or asymmetrical, and that's what makes people look memorable to us. So horizontal thirds does exactly what vertical fifths do, but instead we divide the face into 3 equal rows instead of columns. Again, it splits the face into 3 equal parts. So the first section is from the hairline to the brow, second section is from the brow to the base of the nose, and then the third is from the base of the nose to the chin. And the balanced thirds are often going to help create harmony within your face. Shorter or longer third can shift the overall vibe. So for example, a shorter mid-third emphasizes youthfulness, while a longer lower third could give off more of a maturity, strength kind of vibe. So these are a bunch of celebrity and K-pop idol examples who have different facial proportions. Again, they're not perfectly symmetrical, but they're all going to be unique. They're all going to be beautiful in their own way. So let me know what kind of facial proportions you guys have. And if you guys want to see specific makeup tips or tricks based on your different proportions.